How many of you spent money in the last 24 hours? Give me a yes. Everybody who spent any amount of money in the last 24 hours, give me a yes. Put a yes in the chat. How many of you spent any money anywhere? Did you go to a restaurant? Did you go to the movies? Did you get an app on your phone? Did you buy some sneakers? Like, take a big, whatever, right? Okay. So we're almost like 100% consumers up in here. 95% of the people in this space are consumers. You're buying things. People buy things all the time. I've spent money in the last 24 hours. And so consumers are everywhere. And it's not because you're looking to waste money or you're looking to be scammed or anybody that sells you a product must be a predator. No, it's because you need stuff. You need stuff. The Uber Eats guy came to the house this morning and delivered stuff. And it wasn't, he didn't trick me into it. He didn't come in and say, hey, brother, I got a watch for you, man. I'm about to steal you this. Now, he didn't pull no sneaky bootleg stuff on me. I asked him for the stuff. I said, here, please, can I give you my money? Because I need some food. And the Uber driver that got me here, he didn't kidnap me, he didn't trick me, he didn't overcharge, and I said I need a ride, and they said the price will be $42. I said okay, and I hit the button. It was a trade. Everybody was good. Nobody got hurt. So it's not and this is a big issue, right? What's fascinating to me is in the black community sometimes we have people that literally think that if you are a black man or black woman that runs a business that charges a fair price for a quality product, that somehow you must be scamming people. That somehow, oh, that nigga over he a grifter because he's asking for money. The nerve of him to ask for money for a service, like just But people spend money for services all the time. People spend money for items all the time, right? And I get that sometimes. I'll have a class and literally the cost to learn from me will be literally 1,000th of what you paid in college. But for some reason, people think that a guy with a PhD who says, I have a class, this is the cost, you can come if you want to, but this is the fee, people will think that that somehow is a scam. And I'm like, I don't understand that because you spent $120,000 going to college and you learned absolutely nothing. Right? And they don't have a money back guarantee. I do though. If you're not happy, I want to give you money back. I don't want you doing anything with me if you're not happy with it. So the point of the matter is that you have a culture that is very pro-consumer, but it is anti-producer, it is anti-business owner. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I fault some of the ways some of our black movements have been structured. I literally had to be about 42 years old before I realized, wait a minute, the Black Panther Party, this group that I've always admired, I still admire them. They unfortunately were heavily influenced by Marxism and communism, which is very anti-capitalist to the point where they can become anti-business sometimes. I'm not saying that they're all bad. Marxism is actually relevant, fascinating, interesting, wonderful ideas. But Black people need business owners too. We need our wealth builders. A.G. Gaston was writing checks to Martin Luther King to fund the civil rights movement because unfortunately marching and rallies don't pay the bills. A.G. Gaston helped pay the bills. Right. So at the end of the day, I think that we have to really reframe how we think about the necessity of business ownership and what that looks like. And so with this person that I told you about, I called her and I said, okay, so making money can be broken. If you look at the Tyler Perry model, for example, I said it's production, distribution, monetization. You make something, you get it out to the world, market it, and make sure they see it, and then you find a way to monetize. You find an ethical way to monetize.